basically what we really all need to be working on is ourselves. And everybody says that, it's like, oh, work on yourself, self-love, self-acceptance. But, what does that actually mean? And how do you actually do it? Because if we go into relationships, and we all do, wounded, and we go into relationships with our past trauma and our emotional baggage, first of all, we're going to pick people that resonate with that trauma. So we're going to bond through trauma instead of bonding through love and exploration. And so almost everybody, and I've been doing this for over 35 years, everybody has problems. Everybody. Nobody gets out of their childhood without something, even if your childhood is great. And nobody escapes first love and, all of that crazy anxiety and stuff when you're starting to date and you love, and your first heartbreak. And especially men. Women are more emotionally resilient than men are. And when men have those first heartbreaks and those first scary moments or rejections, things like that, they really carry that wound pretty deeply into a lot of their relationships. And I know that men are even more sensitive and emotional than women are. And that doesn't mean to say that that's a weakness at all. It's a great thing to have a strong man in touch with his emotions and being able to talk about them and being able to express them and being able to put his needs first. When I say his needs first, meaning that his self-care first is incredibly important. So I think basically we all need to start with a new foundation of learning how to regulate our nervous systems and how to heal our trauma so that we enter into a relationship the best way that we can. I mean, that's our purpose, is self-management. And from there, we still have issues inside of a relationship, but the reality is they're going to be different. They're going to be different issues. They're going to be easy to fix instead of picking relationships that are wrong and then trying to make them work, which is what almost everybody's doing.
So basically the key for a great relationship is first to a new way and a better way of understanding and relating to ourselves, correct?
Yeah, our relationship with ourselves should be the biggest relationship we have. And I don't just mean like as far as love, but I also mean sexually. So we should be our best lover in all ways, like in intimate ways, in connection ways, in self-care ways. If we know how to love ourselves and even deeper, like ourselves, respect ourselves, accept ourselves, those key points right there, if we're coming from that strength, if we're coming from that ability and power, we're going to look out into the world and we're going to choose and pick our partners completely differently than when we're coming from fear and desperation and being lonely and all of those other things that where most people pick, or the misunderstanding of what attraction even is. Most people think attraction comes from their crotch, their genitals. It's like, oh, that person makes me horny. That must be a great relationship. That's not how that works. Or all love. Because even though you guys are the warriors of love, we know that just love itself is not enough. That's one part of you. Just like being horny is just one part of you. We have a full body, a mind and a full body, and it all has wisdom and understanding and the ability to connect on all of those ways. So it's not just Hollywood love, movie love, fantasy love, or hot sex. There's a lot more. There's at least 5 or 6 other main components that make up that part, even with ourselves.